What is SolSeed?
SolSeed is defined as the body of all life. It is also used as shorthand for the group of people who cherish the earth, our first home, who embrace the scientific method as how we know truth, and believe that the destiny of SolSeed is to take root amongst the stars.
Is SolSeed some kind of religion?
Yes.
I don't like religion. Why wouldn't I just join an interest group or membership society to serve the same purpose that the SolSeed religion fills?
Well, SolSeed is meant to fill the circle of commitment that religions usually occupy. That said, it is different from traditional religions in a couple of important ways. First, SolSeed is completely naturalistic and actively discourages belief in the supernatural. Second, SolSeed is non-coercive. Finally, following the best scientific traditions, it is designed to change and grow as we learn. So, you can think of SolSeed as competing with the aspects of traditional religion that you don't like.
Well, we can come back to that later. Right now I have a question. You say that SolSeed is meant to fill the circle of commitment that religions usually occupy. What do you mean by circle of commitment?
Well, how about I explain it with a few examples?
Sure, I like examples.
Family is one of the circles of commitment that we are most familiar with. Most people dedicate most of their time and resources to providing for their family. The circle of commitment for family is generally the most important commitment people make to a social construct, second only to the circle of commitment that includes only themselves.
I'm listening. Please say more.
Another familiar circle of commitment is the one people make to their neighbors and the neighborhood they are a part of. If you consider the amount of time and resources people devote to their neighborhood, it is clearly less than they devote to their families. Likewise, the loyalty of the commitment is much lower for neighborhoods. People often move to new neighborhoods, but rarely exchange their family of birth for a different one.
Okay. So where does the circle of commitment for religion fall in comparison to family and neighborhood? I'm assuming that it is less than the commitment to family, but more than the commitment to neighborhood. Is that right?
Yes. Those who are quite committed to their religion often spend 10% of their resources in one day a week on their religion. This is much less than they spend on food, shelter, and other items for themselves and their family. And yet it is quite significantly more than they spend on their neighborhood.
Okay, let's come back to my earlier question. Why should I join the SolSeed religion instead of some other, more comfortable group, like a membership organization such as the Planetary Society or some other non-profit that matches my interests? I think I can answer my own question now. If we want to minimize the negative impacts of traditional religions, we need to offer a viable replacement for them. Similarly, if we want to create works of planetary significance, it makes sense to tap into the slot that humans naturally fill with traditional religions. Membership organizations are unlikely to ever build a cathedral or create a starfaring civilization. If I leave my religion slot empty, I'm competing against traditional religions without the benefit one of my most powerful socio-biological impulses.
You've said it well. That is why SolSeed is organized as a religion. So, does this mean you are ready to take the first step of becoming a member by declaration?
Whoa, hold on, tin can. I may be ready to reclaim my religion slot, but I don't know nearly enough about SolSeed to put it into such a powerful arrangement in my life. I've got lots more questions first.
I bet you do. I look forward to continuing this conversation later, Boxy Lady.